All right, hopefully we have no issues, no problems, no nothing going wrong. Oh, I did something wrong. See if we can fix it while we're doing this. Let's see. It says that we're in science and technology, but we're in gaming. Go to gaming, yes. Hello. What game should I say that this is? This is... We're going to do a couple of different games.
Okay, not everything.
We'll say it's... Oh, does that not even show up? It doesn't. Let's try... This one. Hey. Cool. That'll be the one that we pick, because we're going to be doing that and a couple of other things. All right, so we're going to be doing some Steam Deck stuff. My buddy here has their first Steam Deck, and they got an OLED as well. We were both in line at the same time. The crazy thing is, we were in line at the same time. I got mine ordered in the first 25 minutes. Got in line like before, like probably talking about it about an hour ahead of time, something like that. My deck showed up on the Saturday, and their deck showed up like a week later, or a week and a half later.
Thereabouts, yeah.
Yeah, just okay. Absolutely bonkers. Anyway, so let's just get into it. We're gonna show off some settings for Baldur's Gate 3 settings to get some good performance in there. We're gonna do some Cyberpunk settings. No, we got another one is another person with a deck. We got my buddy. I have the etched OLED. Not etched OLED. I have the etched LCD. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's been a long couple of days. But how you doing, Brendan? Thank you for jumping in on all these streams. I do appreciate you. The support is awesome. I actually took the case off just for this video. Oh no. 20 for the undervolt, huh? Jeez. Yeah, no, mine didn't take 50 very well either. But once I do the Honeywell pad, oh shoot, we're gonna do that as well. Probably not today, but the thermal paste or the thermal pad change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it made a real big difference for this one over here. I realize it's just showing off my Wi-Fi stuff. Let's not do that. It doesn't really matter. What was I doing on this system? I was installing. Did I? But yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I think once we change out the thermal pads, it might make a bigger difference. Yeah, we'll do. We're not doing that today just because I've got too much stuff to do today. Unless we go on really, really long and we start feeling really ballsy, I do have it around. It might happen today. Probably not. We have a lot of other things to cover. I need to teach... oh, I don't even have enough space on this thing. That's funny. All right, so we're not installing this game right now. I have filled it up. But first off, let's see. I want to... Let's do Baldur's Gate 3. Somebody was asking about a 24 FPS and a 40 FPS cap. Let's start there. Because I did say that this is a Baldur's Gate 3 stream. Let's see what we get. Let's see if I have everything on. Don't be scared, but there's a guy behind me. I actually really like that. What is up, Meteor Juice? Welcome. Nice to have you back. Yeah, this is my buddy. I don't know if you had
Hello there.
a name that you wanted to go by specifically or not.
Let's go with Azurai.
Azurai, yes, Azurai. We go by gamer tags here. We really do though. We've had full on house parties where everyone just goes by gamer tags. Oh yeah, I've got a friend and I call her Alpha so much that I forgot her actual name.
Good job.
Yeah. I mean, I had to think about it. Can you imagine if this was just a prop? How long does it take from ordering your deck to when you actually receive it? For me, it was here in 2 or 3 days. For Azurai over here, it was like a week and a half.
Yeah.
We live like a mile away from each other.
Yeah, the only difference is that I had like an extra hour before I was able to actually get Steam to process my order.
Yeah, we had some issues with the orders, but that was, launch day. It was broken on launch day. uh, so yeah, I think now I would imagine everyone would get theirs. Assuming you're in the U.S., I would imagine within about 2 weeks. Um, Maybe a little bit less. They've been pretty quick with them for most people I've seen. But I know that Europe is having some delays with shipping. So that being said, hey, look, there's show nudity. Yes, but I'm going to also change that. Came on Friday, ordered Monday. That's not bad. 4 days, not bad at all. That's not bad, even a little bit. All right, let's continue here. Mods were yes. I'm going to continue. So once I get these basic questions that I was asked out of the way, I'm going to be teaching. Oh, your head is just a floating head again. I love that the body just kind of like fills in.
My vanishing act.
Oh, I do absolutely adore these cameras and this technology. Do I want to continue? Yes. I would like to continue. Please let me. Why let me continue? Baldur's Gate 3 is not letting me continue. See, looky look. Different mod settings. Press yes. Because, oh, sorry, mod settings. Obviously, yes. I did mod some stuff. Why do the thing? It's always when I try to show it off to somebody that it starts to fuck up. Let's try loading my game. Nothing there. It's already loaded. Odd. I'm gonna restart this. We'll see what happens. So, what are you thinking, Meteor? By the way, you've had it since Friday. First impressions? First impressions good? They're definitely quirky. Are you undervolting? I had a similar issue with VG3 at 50. I'm not currently undervolting, as far as I know. I did try an undervolt, and I think it reset back to stock, because I had to do a full-on firmware reset. But I also haven't. I'd had to fully reinstall everything on this because I had to do a. I know we talked about this in another video, but I had to do a full-on OS reinstall because I was having some issues with my Wi-Fi. The OS reinstall did fix it though. It is connecting to the internet and doing what it's supposed to be doing. You know what it might be? I'm not on offline mode on this other deck. Let me go back to offline mode over here. Conform. I'm not downloading anything after all. So let's see. Yeah, that's what I ended up doing. So the basic firmware reset didn't just do the trick. So the firmware and BIOS, that's what Steam Help had called it. I did do all of that fun stuff. Why is it still not booting? We're gonna do a full-on system reset. We'll figure it out. I'll go into the BIOS too, actually, because why not? We're gonna go in. We'll double check. So impressive. Don't own a PC, so I'm finally able to play PC games. Yeah, no, it's kind of like that for Azurai over here. They have a PC, but
GPU is a little outdated.
yeah, what is it? 1060?
It's a 1080.
1080. 1080.
Yeah.
Wow. So the deck looks better than a 1080. See, I'm trying to choose between the Ally and the OLED deck. I've been using my bro's Ally. The OLED deck is absolutely fantastic. I do not have an Ally. I don't want one either. The deck is great. I don't want to deal with Windows on something like this, because Windows on something like this it's just not set up for Windows. Steam letting them know about my order day. Confirmation mine will arrive Tuesday. Should have waited a bit longer. Yeah, they're pretty quick. Screen is beautiful. Got the 512 OLED. Slapped on tempered glass. Yeah. Did you do the etched tempered glass by any chance? Or did you go with just the regular D brand one like what I have here? Yeah, I've heard Spigen does a really good one. I know that JSOX does a good one, and then dbrand has another good. They're like the three main options are those three. You got the JSOX, the Spigen or whatever, and then dbrand. That's three I can count. Those are all good. I've used the dbrand and the Spigen. And nice. The glossy JSOX. Yeah, the JSOX I've also used. I don't like the applicator for it, but I'm just bad with the frames. All right, so I always forget. For booting back into the BIOS, it's plus in power, yeah? Let's figure it out. Plus power. I always forget which is which. I know Brendan knows.
Admit I'm curious about this myself.
Okay, so if you do it with one, yeah, it's plus in power. Okay, I was right. Will the deck play RPG games? Yes. The deck is like kind of made for RPG games. You can play shooters on it too, but it's definitely not for what's the word? Shooters as much. It will still play most of them, but yeah. Yeah, so I do not have the undervolt going on currently here. And no, you don't need a screen protector on it, but I like to have one. It's a nice like extra security thing. So we're gonna set my RAM back up to 4, just because I had an update and it dropped it back down. I like that 4. And then you know what? We're gonna do a conservative 20 millivolt. We're gonna go along with Brendan's luck here and hope that this will work. We'll do a quick undervolt. We'll save and exit. Yes. We'll see how this works out. Do a quick undervolt on stream. Why not? See how it turns out. Press my luck. By the way, that square corner you see on the ceiling, well, that's really hard to hold still and also line out. Oh, I can't even do that. My brain doesn't wrap around where that is. Up there, it's sound material. It's moving blankets that I put up on the ceiling to cut down reverberations. So that corner is not the screen. That is my ceiling, and then that's my lamp, and then that's the other one, and that's another lamp, and then there's a light over there. If your deck is etched glass, I don't think you need a screen protector, I think is what you meant to say there. Yeah, I have the etched over on this, and I have a dbrand screen protector on here too. It kind of gets the worst of both worlds this way. I know Brendan was here when I talked about this before as well. But with this, you have the blurriness of the etched screen. No, the etched glass cannot be removed unless you go and do a full-on surgery. And on the OLEDs, there is not a replacement for it yet. But yeah, if you have what is it? The etched glass, you get the blurriness, and then you put the glossy screen protector on top over it. You get the reflectiveness and the blurriness. You get the worst of both worlds. So don't be like me. Don't put the glossy screen protector on the etched glass on your LCD. Yeah, no, you can't remove the etched glass unless you swap the screen, as far as I understand it. And I don't think there are screen replacements for the OLED just yet. Let's try this with the undervolt. Let's see what happens. It's still transferring files. That's crazy. And now it says 9 hours. 9 persons, 9 doors. Oh, if I remember correctly, Brendan is into RPGs too, though, yeah? Astral Chained, Fate Samurai Remnant, you know what's up. Azrai's a fan. That's one of the, what was it, like the 5 or 6 games that you have installed? One of them is Fate Samurai Remnant.
Yeah.
With REI HD remastered on the Ally, I can't get it to go full screen. It kicks me out when I go to the decks. Go to the settings. I actually don't know off the top of my head, unfortunately. Also, what's up, Spartan? I just realized I recognize your name as well. Yeah, RPGs are the best. Which emulator plays PS3 games? That's the RPCX something 3. I forget the name of it. I have it on one of these things. I'll take a look. That's the one. Thank you, Brendan. Good looking out as always. I appreciate you. As far as full screen on the Ally, that's a Windows scaling issue. I would suggest making sure that your what's it called? Still not booting into the game. Odd. It's just refuses. I would suggest making sure that your um, resolution in Windows is set properly to the screen resolution first, and then check the resolution in the game. The full screen toggle may or may not help. Yeah, and heck yeah, on the Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Simu is a lot of fun. I can't get a good ROM for that. Why is this not loading?
Are the mods that you have installed local or are they through Workshop?
The mods are through Nexus, but I was playing this before with the same settings. I didn't change anything. Something changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, because
Let's see if we have any updates.
I was gonna say maybe disabling the mods might help, but
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, but I don't think it's going to make a difference necessarily. We'll get there. We'll figure this out together. Yeah, Simu is a trip. I got it working, but it runs so much worse than it's supposed to. It's supposed to run really, really well on the deck, but I think because I'm always gonna call them game files. My game files for Simu are something's wrong with them. Oh, there's a good video for Simu tutorials somewhere. I'm not going to be doing tutorials on that currently. Because first off, I don't know how to do it, but also I'm really new here and I don't want to get in trouble for giving people tutorials on how to do stuff they're not supposed to be able to do. I do somewhere still own my Breath of the Wild Wii U disc, so I don't feel bad having that, but I gotta find it and then I gotta get the game files off of it. Trying to be smart here with my terminology. All right, so I need to figure this out. What is going on with this Baldur's Gate not launching? I don't know if disabling the mods would make a difference because, like, technically what I was suggesting or clicking there was disabling it. I wonder. Let's go into the properties here. Let's scoot up a little bit more here. Sorry about that. Do we have any compatibility layers going? Let's try a compatibility layer, see if that fixes it. Let's try this another time. Which emulator is best for the deck? For what? Because I really like the PS2 emulator, the GameCube emulators, and then yeah, 3DS is actually kind of a trip because it works like surprisingly well. Let's see if Proton Experimental fixes this. We'll see. I'm really good at figuring out problems, but I will admit I have a little bit more tinkering knowledge than I think most average people do. And I like doing this stuff for fun. I got a lot of free time. Which is the best for the deck, though? If you're looking for just like ease of use, yeah, PSP and Yuzu Ryujinx, those are pretty easy. I like Ryujinx. I just hate how much of a pain in the butt it is. I have not tried out American Fugitives, unfortunately. Okay, so experimental did not work. Well, the undervolting didn't fix it. Why would this be not working? What a lovely start to this thing. We're 20 minutes in and I haven't gotten a game to launch yet. Not the typical experience. We're going to change games for now, just for the sake of... I'll figure this one out later. Very, very strange. And then, yeah, Azra, if you have any questions too, of course, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer them as best I can.
Yeah.
This is not your typical experience. There's some kind of a bug going on with this game, it seems to be. Because it's not just me having this issue, apparently. Yeah, but Yuzu, I have no problems with Yuzu. I really don't. Yeah, Yuzu, I was having some issues with stability personally, but I ended up messing around with it a bit, and it ended up working out pretty okay. What was my other request? Let's see. We wanted to test. Where did I had something here? Any improvements with the undervolt? So, are you on? Let me know if this boots you or threatens to boot you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump into Cyberpunk. We'll see if. Oh, I can't because I'm not online. Go back online. Yeah, I like having both. I do use both depending on what I'm trying to do. As far as Yuzu and Ryujinx. And yeah, I know what you mean. So this shouldn't give you shit, but
Find out.
yeah. I mean, it would tell you before it did anything to you. So what's going on? I'm gonna do a quick bit of research here in the Baldur's Gate 3 to see if there's a fix we can find on forums. We're gonna do the real experience here. Oh, I was also having some volume issues on my OLED. Azurai's not having any issues at all, but I've been having some trouble. Okay, so let's see. Baldur's Gate 3 Steam Deck not launching. Hey, look, there's a Google search for it. As of the 19th of last month. Solve the issue, started to crash, not launch again, factory reset the deck. 2 months ago, not a single issue since, is what it is. Delete the Proton files. Oh yeah, the Game Boy stuff is absolutely fantastic. I never thought I needed Game Boy on a big screen like that, but man, it's nice. Especially with the OLED, some of the colors are just like unreal. Continue without account. Let's see if it renders my clothes on or not. Because sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. They are on in game, it just doesn't sometimes. All right, so we're gonna set the settings here down to not so super crazy high. Get the overlay down a little. And let's launch. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, I remember you were talking about the PS3 one giving you some issues. The PS3 one, like I said, I only made it into the menu. Remove any launch options. So the BG3 is going to probably be the last thing that I do once we're calming down here, just because it seems to be a decent chunk of steps. Wow, this person, I hope this was not a typo. They called it in desktop mode. I like that. Desktop mode. I like that.
I like that too. Perfect.
Yeah, it's nice. I'll try this out. If this works, I'll send it to you guys. So about Earthbound though, emulating Earthbound might give you some trouble. Just a heads up.
Yeah, Earthbound has some fun anti-piracy measures involved.
Yeah. As far as my lore knowledge goes, Azurai's first name is Lorekeeper.
But yeah,
they know what's up.
Earthbound will crank up the difficulty on you to almost unbeatable levels, and if you do somehow manage to make your way through the game will actually boot you out to the main menu and delete your file during the final boss. So, yeah.
Azurai needs the shared game back. That's what it said. How does that even work? Okay, let's see if I have. Let's see. Am I dressed? Yes. Okay. It rendered my clothes, guys. Right, little victories. So I messed with my settings in Cyberpunk to get this to run a little bit smoother on the LCD after the what's it called? After the undervolting and the paste swap, and I got it to be a pretty stable 35, and it looks pretty good if you ask me on the LCD. Making a decision on what handheld console to buy was difficult. Legion Go, Asus ROG Ally, and the Steam Deck. One of the hardest decisions ever. Sorry, I think I bit my tongue. I finally went with the Deck. Yeah, no, I ended up looking at them all too, and I was thinking, like, do I want this should be the testament, right? Not only do I recommend this, getting the OLED instead, but I was like, okay, I've got a little bit of money. I'm trying to build a YouTube channel. What do I think makes the most sense? What do I think I would actually use? Do I get the ROG Ally? Do I get the Lenovo Legion Go? Or do I just get the OLED Deck? And I made the decision, like, within seconds. OLED Deck. Like, I know what it does. I know how to compare the two. This, I don't know. It feels super comfy. It's super powerful. There's so much about it that is just, I don't know how else to say, but charming. It's got its quirks for sure. They all do. Windows handhelds are notoriously quirky. But you can make this a Windows handheld too. So if you really want that, you can do that. You can dual boot too, technically. I haven't messed with that much outside of booting off of an SSD or a micro SD card, but you can. But the battery life and that screen. Yeah, the overall experience. I thought about it for a decent amount of time. I'm kidding about the seconds. But yeah, no, I bought a second deck because I'd rather have that. Not just for the channel, but for myself. I'd rather have something that I can, like, lend a friend with the LCD here. That's, you know, modded all pretty and such. While they're here. So I think it didn't like you and me being in at the same time.
I can exit this game.
No, did it boot you?
No.
It just booted me. Let's see if it'll let me get in there for a little bit longer, just to get some testing here. I was asked a couple of questions. It let me in there for a little bit, so maybe it'll let me answer more questions. Or, you know what I mean. Check what I'm trying to check here. If I can get in there for like 2 minutes, I can check what I'm looking to check here. We're looking for, did you notice any improvements with the undervolt? I tried 30-30-30 in the Cyberpunk 2077 benchmark and did not notice any decrease in the total watts consumption or temperature or fan speed. So yes, there is a lot of benefit to the undervolt. By the way, that was asked by, I cannot pronounce that. Let's see. Astus? I can't do it. We're going to call you Astuck. But yeah, they had asked in the undervolting video in the comments. Let's see, I didn't do an actual benchmark. I wonder if this would let me go in long enough to actually do a benchmark. We'll see. We're sharing accounts and such here. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat here. Yeah, the deck is a lot easier, and the resolution being a little bit lower at the 800p, it makes it a lot easier to run things more consistently. And the OLED screen with that input lag difference, it's night and day to the LCD. It really is. Let's run the benchmark with settings as is. Let's see if it will let me do this whole thing. They were asking for benchmark numbers. Let's see. Do you think GTA 6 would work on the deck? I don't know. I wouldn't really expect it to do so great. It might run at 30. Yeah. Somebody will fix it, like what Brendan's saying. If it doesn't, somebody will find a way to get it to work. So the biggest difference on the undervolting, the fans are just now starting to ramp up a little bit here. Not super, super loud, I hope. Oh, my music's not even routed properly. You guys didn't tell me my music's not on. And yeah, the guest deck is the move. I've got 2 friends that don't have the deck, but if we're doing some like couch, just like parallel play type stuff, I've got one. Azra's got one, and then I have an extra one here for our other friend or another one of my, personal friends who doesn't have one, and just would play one, but just doesn't.
I do have to say I am curious about how MCC would play with effectively local co-op.
We'll find out. We can mess with that today because
Yeah.
we both own it. We
Yeah.
can mess with that today. Okay, what are we getting here? 34.97 on the average. That's not bad. Dips are down only to 22.85. Let's move this up a little bit here so you guys can see too. This is on my personal settings here. For the undervolted deck, it's much, much quieter. Yeah, no, the guest deck was more of a business decision, and it really was more of that. I really shouldn't have bought anything. But
And confirm that Armored Core 6 is playing beautifully.
hey, Armored Core 6 runs great. That's good. That's good. That's good. Did I just run the benchmark a second time? I was going to show you guys the settings here. By the way, this I did knock the undervolt down from 50s all the way through to 40s all the way through just for a little bit more stability. See if we've rendered my clothes again. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. And then anyone, too, if you're worried about burn-in, don't be. You'd have to leave it on the same exact screen forever. Yeah, that's going to be the move. The OLED will be the guest deck at some point. And then the LCD... Cool, clothes are rendered. The LCD will be the arcade cabinet deck when the Deck 2 is a thing. Speaking of, has anybody heard any new rumors about the Switch 2? So my settings are here. We're going to go through them real quick. We've got FSR. Oop, well, it just booted me. Never mind. We're not going to do that. I'll go in real quick one more time.
I'll this so you can.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You don't have to do anything. I'm racing the clock here. It gives me a certain amount of time in before it boots me. So yeah, don't stress. Don't stress. Does it get really hot when playing? No, actually. Especially the OLED. The OLED is way cooler. I did some temperature testing before, but I do have a temp gun here, which I can show you guys some temperature comparisons, running some stuff here in a bit. Oh, you had a Steam Deck OLED in your cart and you slipped and you accidentally clicked buy now. You know, I understand. I really do understand. I have accidentally purchased probably 4 guitars in the last year or two that I really didn't mean to buy.
I have definitely bought some mod kits for my GVAs and such that I definitely didn't need.
Oh yeah, I bought this. I didn't need it. Like what's debt when the world's ending, right? Yeah, 40. It was running at 50. It was just giving me some weird little, like, every now and then I'd have some sort of an artifacting or something. I was getting, and this is, by the way, on the LCD, not on the OLED. The OLED, I was getting, I'm running at 20s, but it's not actually running anything. Let's jump into control. I wonder if it'll boot me if I'm playing games myself. I'm playing your game on this one, and my game on that one. We're going to jump into DirectX 12. Let's see how nice this plays with me here. It probably won't. But no, it does not get hot. Not in the hand. It is crazy, though. With the Honeywell pad on this, it has knocked the noise down drastically. I don't know why exactly on the LCD that it made such a big difference.
Oh, I am out of ammo.
Because I had the frost sheet in there before, and the frost sheet was great, but yeah. All right, we're gonna quickly go through the settings. Watch this be the time. The one time I don't check is when it doesn't show my clothes. Can you play 2 players facing each other? It depends. If you have stuff plugged into like a monitor and you have 2 Bluetooth controllers going in or 2 controllers plugged in through a dock or something like that, then yes. If you have two different Steam Decks and you have one account, no, unfortunately. Even if you go on offline with one, it won't let you connect them both together at the same time. So we're going to go through the settings real quick. We have performance on the FSR 2.1. We have depth of field, motion blur is set to off. I did turn off one other setting down here. Or turn low. I turned ambient occlusion to low. Ray tracing is not on. And then for video, the only thing that I really messed with was the value. I set it to 35. I kind of capped it in-game. And as far as my settings over here go... Oh, I do have it set to 70 on this deck, by the way. I did overclock the deck screen to 70 to get that 35 to look that much smoother. It can go a little bit higher than 35, but it likes to dance around 35, so I kept it there. So as far as the OLED, the LED, I apologize. Yeah, no, it runs pretty darn good like this. There's a little bit of slowdown, and the input lag is not, like, fantastic, but it's better. It's totally playable. I'm going to have to mess with yours, actually, because the input lag stock is not good. It needs some help. Yeah. Couple of drops there. It's playable. Am I going to be talking about game bundles? The Humble Bundle and Fanatical? Lots of deck users, tubers. I don't currently have any links for Humble Bundle or anything like that. If I ever get them, by the way, you know, Humble Bundle, Fanatical, if you're looking, I'll do an affiliate thing for you guys. I'll promote you. But yeah, no, I think that they're good. I think that they have their place. I personally haven't bought a bundle since I bought Arcane a long time ago. I'm gonna get off of this game now. But those are the settings. It does run quieter. It's noticeably quieter. Cyberpunk 2077 getting an update Tuesday, same day as GTA 6 trailer. Oh shoot, the GTA 6 trailer's coming out that soon? I know I saw some rumors and such.
Yeah, they announced it on Twitter the day before.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I was not paying attention. I will not lie. Why are... Oh, because probably this. Enter offline mode, yes. It really doesn't like doing two at a time. Right, let's go back and try this again. I swear, I had control running minutes ago. Humble Bundle had Resident Evil... $20, huh? Hello again, Firestorm. How you doing? Yeah, no, games have been so reasonable. I mean, you guys saw me buy it on stream. I really am out of money. I've been working my ass off screen to try to make some extra money, but was it just that I tried to run in DX12? But yeah, ended up getting Ori for like $12. Static with high impedance headphones. I do have some high impedance headphones over here. I'll give it a shot. I've got some Hi-Fi Man. Where they at? Oof. Pull this cable out. Oh, come on. Don't be like this. Not right now. Cool. Appreciate it. I've got some Hi-Fi Man HE4XXs right here, which, there they are. These are probably my highest impedance headphones that I have. I'll give these a shot. I'll let you know. It's an easy question to answer. I've also got some wow. I'll just freaking show you guys. HD6XXs. I have a pile over here. I've been trying to answer some questions. No, not the HE400s. I really hope I didn't just knock something and make something way too loud. I'm messing with what's right around my audio setup here. I might not be able to pull these out, but I've got the HD6XXs over here too. I might check these later if I don't get any issues. Hey, hey, hey. Good for you, Firestorm. And yeah, sure thing, Blue Fizz. Yeah, I'll help you sleep well. Yeah, let's check the headphone jack. I need to figure out why Control won't do the thing. Um, we tried DX12. I don't know if there's a DX12 issue or not. But yeah. I'm excited for you, Firestorm. I am. A lot of the issues that I'm having, by the way, just to be clear, a lot of my issues, in fact, most of my issues, are the fact that both of us are signed in on all three of these decks, and I'm signed in on my PC and my server. It's
all at the same time.
All at the same time. It's account issues that I'm running into. These are mostly like not problems. When I turn everything off and I'm not trying to demonstrate all of this, it works fine. I have not taken the back off of the deck yet, but I think of the OLED yet. I might do that today. Like I said, I might end up doing some modding and such. We're gonna try Control one more time. But yeah, Young Soul. I remember that name. I think you've been in here too. So welcome back. Hello. Let's try DX11. It's not working, so let's just jump in here. You guys are so supportive, and I really do appreciate you guys. Once I get a game going, I will listen to some audio and see what we get. It keeps on changing my speakers. Ooh, that's so loud. There's something funky going on with a handshake that was made with this being online, because I tested this right beforehand with the LCD off. I meant to say LCD was off, and Control was running. And now that the LCD is on, it is not running. Ordered a 2 terabyte drive and heard it's not that bad. Oh, no, opening up is fine. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. I've got no problem with opening it up for you. I'll show you what it looks like. I know there's a piece of tape going along the bottom. I know I've got some Honeywell stuff that I need to take care of. I might do that today. Actually, we could do some A and B testing before and after between mine with it and then yours without it, and then put yours in too.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can just go full on ham here. I don't think it needs it. For the frickin' record, I don't think it needs it. But people keep on asking about the Honeywell stuff, so let's mess with it. You know what? Since I'm having some issues here with my account situation, I'm going to shut this one down. I'm going to turn the LCD off. Yeah, no, I have no problem doing it right now. Like, my goal today is to try to answer the 3 main questions that I was asked before. I had some questions about Baldur's Gate 3. I had some questions about Cyberpunk Undervolt, which I did answer on the LCD. And then I had some questions about... Oh, what was the other thing? Horizon Zero Dawn, what my settings were to get it to run at a higher FPS. And... like I said, I'm having some account issues because I'm signed in too many places. It's being very kind to me and letting me do anything at all, as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to turn off this LCD, and we're going to turn off the OLED as well. As far as why these drives are here, I'm still currently doing some transfer stuff for my other friend's laptop. I know I said it in my update posts, but I was able to get 8.5 terabytes of the 14 working without any real trouble. But I had some issues. For whatever reason, the Alienware is really locked down. It gave me 2 M.2 slots that were just there and open. And I tried putting an M.2 drive in there, and it was like, no, we won't boot when you put this in here. So I've been trying to fix that. And then cloning, it just refused. The clone, you guys saw on stream. I know Brendan was there for that. But the clone worked fine. But because of the security handshake that Alienware did, it refused to boot there. So, my recommendation, do not buy an Alienware or a Dell if you want to upgrade your stuff, ever. I didn't realize this either. There are so many checks that it does where it has to have a handshake with a security server on the other side. So, if you don't have the internet connection, sometimes if you have an issue, it will not let you sign in. It might as well be that horrible X-Bone console that we all almost got back in the day. But also locked down, and there's all sorts of weird errors and issues and bugs and shit that are all caused by the fact that it is what it is. All right, can you throw this? Not throw this. Can you put this behind you? We're gonna get this booted back up, get a game actually launched on this now that, I just bumped the table. This HDD is about to die.
So, turns out the default mapping has exactly one back button mapped, and it's for quick boosting, which makes sense.
Do you know how to change the preset back button mappings?
Like at a system-wide level, or
no, but like on a per game.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. I know that you learned a little bit. So as right here,
experimenting.
Oh, what's up, Steve the Fourth? You're back. Yeah, no, it's not fun. What is it? Alienware stuff. It's so not okay. There was a partition specifically on the drive. So there's a recovery partition, a security partition, and an Alienware partition on the main drive. It's only a 512, by the way. So there's like, I think it was at least 60 gigs that were taken up for security partitions of a 512.
I think this might be the one game that converts me to using back buttons.
I think you're gonna like the back buttons once you start getting into it more. I know I've shown people here before, but I am a big fan of my back buttons. I love them.
Yeah, I'm not
dome
usually
sticks.
a fan of back buttons, but Armored Core being Armored Core, where you're better off holding the controller upside down.
Right. I did say I was going to do some temperature testing, but I want to do some temperature testing once it's actually running something. Okay, so let's see if the reset just worked. Did it route my sound properly this time too? There's some sort of a bug in my thing. I don't know what's going on exactly. It keeps routing my speakers incorrectly. Let's try DX11. This did work before. Let's try this again. We got the Remedy logo. It was running really weird earlier, too. We're not plugged in yet, so I don't know about the audio issues just yet, if they are happening. What's funny is I have had way more trouble than Azurai has with theirs. They booted up Squadrons no problem.
Which is the opposite of my usual PC experience.
Yeah. I don't understand. It was running minutes ago. Oh. So for some context too, by the way, I started a file transfer from this drive to the one over there at around 9 a.m. And it's 5:32, and it's not done yet. I really don't know what is up with this thing. Come on. What are you doing? What did I do wrong here? Is it the undervolt? Could it be the undervolt?
So I can confirm that this runs not only smoother than my PC, but it does not crash on the boss that crashes my PC every single time.
Show him. Yeah.
Late game spoilers for Armored Core 6 here.
Oh yeah, spoilers for Armored Core 6. Don't look if you don't want spoilers.
With that said, all my weapons are on cooldown right now.
You're good. No pressure. I know the angle is really kind of rough, isn't it?
Right. I am 100% gonna die here.
Yeah, but it looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Azure
am
has
really
had no
impressed by
issues.
this.
Yeah. Mine might have some problems. I think I need to keep my conversations up with Steam support. Every time I think I've solved it, I have another issue. But Azure has had no issues, and my LCD has had no issues. I think something might be borked on my OLED. Because I've had so many weird little problems. Then again, I do tweak settings a lot. This might be my fault.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't touched anything.
Yeah, the stock experience is good, for those who might be wondering. So what did I... Oh, I'm not connected to the internet.
And this is how I die.
That's all good. Still look good. Now it's connecting. Okay, I had to go into the setting to do it. Let's see if it does the handshake properly now. That I have the internet connected. It's been my last time trying control, and then I'm going to switch over to something else. And then I'm going to start doing some surgery. Oh, actually, shoot.
Yeah, the fact that I even got to play that boss fight without having to dig in through the settings to change everything is impressive.
Yeah, the default stuff, it's really good at picking good defaults. It really is impressive. I'm surprised that it's running so well, just considering how much I've messed with. So we haven't done anything on Azure Eyes. We haven't done cryo utilities. We haven't done Decky, EmuDeck. We haven't done power tools. We haven't done anything. Completely stock experience on Azure Eyes, and yeah. I don't know if the OLED needs all those tweaks.
I'm now gonna go ahead and test the other crash site for me.
Yeah, yeah. Is there like a what's it called? Not boss rush, but like a level select kind of thing we can just go and pick?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a nice touch. It's a nice touch indeed. This really needs to be chilled in the freezer for a bit. Let me see. Hey,
I can go do that if you want to.
hold on. Miss J, are you in chat by any chance? I know there's a bit of a delay. No response, so yeah, can you just throw this in the freezer and we'll check on it in like 10-15? Yeah. Cool. Thank you. I don't know why this isn't launching. I am running out of shits to give about this particular situation I'm having here. I'm going to go back into the BIOS and we're going to troubleshoot again. I like troubleshooting stuff. This is a bit more than I'm used to. I haven't gotten mine to do anything right today. But again, like I said, I've messed with my stuff. Azurai's whole situation, just stock experience is great. No, this is my first time doing control with an undervolt. I'm going to undervolt it momentarily. I think I was also running it with 1 gig frame buffer. That booted quicker into this. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oops, sorry. We're in. So yeah, let's go back to stock on the undervolt. I don't really think it needs it, to be honest. And we're going to keep the 4 gigs on the UMA here. So we're going to go back to mostly stock settings here. I'm really afraid of bumping that drive. Alright, here we go. Let's try and see if this will launch again like this. Honestly, the reset alone might do it. Oh yeah, I never rerouted my sound, guys. Do you guys hear the music at all? Because I don't see it going through properly. I'm afraid to blue screen my system here too, because I've got this transfer that's been going on for literally... Oh, cat's in. The fatty cat. Yeah, you just gotta give it like an inch of a gap. We need ventilation in here. It's really hot. Okay, let's try control again. Okay, so note By the way, I'm still having some minor issues with the Wi-Fi not connecting right away, but I don't have to tweak it. It will eventually pop up again. As said. Okay, so we've got this going. Let's try this again. I don't know why this is being so funky. It's doing this thing here too, though, where it's not showing my profile picture here, which is saying that there's still some sort of an error going on to me. This is really rough. This is a big set of cans. I'm gonna move these for right now. All right.
From stuff, nerfed my loadout.
Oh.
I'm like looking at the stats.
Yeah, no, I was playing Lords of the Fallen, and I was really, really enjoying it. And then I got nerfed to hell with all the updates. They were just like putting out like 3-4 updates a day.
Yeah, they dropped like 3 updates since last time I tried this game. But yeah, it looks like they nerfed the ammo count on my shotties.
Oh, that's a shitty thing to nerf.
Yeah, I was wondering why I was running out of ammo so fast.
That's a bummer. So I don't know why some account error. Let me get in here and mess with this. Let me do some stuff. We'll sort this out. We'll figure this out. Why is mine giving me so much shit? All right, we're gonna go. Look at my profile. It says I'm offline. I'm not on offline mode. I am in fact online. So let's turn offline mode on. So we're gonna do this, right? We're gonna go to offline mode, and then we're going to do a restart. See if we can unbug it. And then we're gonna go back from offline to online mode and see if it fixes it. The LCD is off. So whatever kind of issue I'm having, it's like, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. It says it's got 50 minutes left on my transfer. That's insane. Yeah, I don't know why. This has been giving me so much trouble. I know I'm choosing to run 2 games that I was having issues with, but I want to fix them. Overclocking is not possible currently, not by the average person as far as I understand it, unless something has changed in the last week, which it might have. As far as I understand it, because of the fact that the BIOS is a different set, you have to... there's not an overclock setup for the BIOS that we have access to currently. And even for the LCD, you had to revert back to a previous BIOS setting to be able to do overclocking. But honestly, the undervolting kind of works like an overclocking. It's a trip. Okay, so let's see now if going online will fix my issue here. Let's try. No. Oh, I didn't even go online. Oh, hey. We fixed some of it. Look at that. I'm back. I'm back, bitches. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if... Let's go control. Part of my point of doing these streams is just to show people that it's not scary to troubleshoot this. I've never had anything not work eventually. Even on this thing that I do think might have some sort of a hardware issue, I've been able to figure it out. There's always something that makes sense, and then you can get to it eventually and figure it out. Like, I know my audio has been routing funky, but I think there's something that I tweaked in the desktop. That's what I'm calling it from now on, desktop mode. That may have caused some issues. I made a cheesecake today, guys.
It looks real good.
Yeah. I don't know why that fixed it. Okay, yeah, something about turning it off and turning it back on again, but in offline mode seems to have fixed the issue.
Alternatively, likes hearing about cheesecake.
It does like cheesecake. Okay, I bet you Baldur's Gate 3 will work too. It's just account errors. It's all account errors. Wonder if I might close on in this game. Yeah, I never modded this one. There's no nudity in this one. I just heads up. So I was having some issues with performance on this before in DX11 with stock settings. On my LCD, it was running great. So let's fix some things here. Oops, settings. Whoop, not Bluetooth. We want audio. Let's fix it to the speakers. All right, so I'll let you know about the headphones. Here we go. Let's see if this even plays nice like it's supposed to. Well, it's definitely routing through the speakers now because I set it to not run through default. I skipped right past it. Okay. Go back to default. Doing that also with the default will probably also fix your issues. You say crackling with high impedance headphones. Sorry. Move us a little bit closer here. If you didn't know, you can fly. Okay, we need to fix some performance stuff here too. I think running this in DX12 might be the move. That's why I was trying to do DX12 before. I don't hear any crackling at all. Azurai, I blocked your face out, I'm sorry. This studio is very small, and there's not a lot of room. And my desk is, we'll get there. No, the audio sounds great, actually. By the way, for the headphones question, this is McOffice here. I hear no static at all, and these are very high impedance headphones. Like, higher than most people would ever put into this. I do need an amp to run these properly, and they sound great. I'll try the 6XXs as well, just to be double sure, but this sounds great. Just got to get them untangled because I buried my stuff over here. Okay. All right. Almost got it. Hey, okay, it's loose. The 6XXs are great. If I turn the volume down, I can't hear it. Let's go. That was a weird little bug there. That is really strange.
I got a minor bit of chug there, but not much.
Hey, that's the first time I'm hearing about it. That's not bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this specific attack on this boss crashes my PC every time it hits. So the fact that it only caused a little bit of chug, big improvement.
For some context, Azurai has a 2600 and a 1080. And is running off of an M.2 SSD. I think it's a Gen 3 NVMe. I don't hear any crackle at low volume here either. Let me try swapping out the headphones. I don't know what was up with that audio bug, but it still functions fine. It was just a display bug. Like, the volume did go down when I told it to. So, okay, now we're going to try the HD 6XXs. We'll find out. Ooh, I forgot how these feel. It's been a long time. I really do love those HE4XXs, those hi-fi mans.
Complete stock settings, and Armored Core 6 works great.
Heck yeah. Okay, so first off, I'm going to back out of this game. We'll try something else here. How do we back out of this game? It's been so long. Quit to menu. Here we go. We're going to try DX12 and see if I can get this to run a little bit smoother. Yeah, I don't hear any crackle on this either, but I'm also just like mostly in menus and firing guns off and stuff. I figured a loud, quick burst sound would probably cause the most trouble with crackle. Um, yeah, the Remedy logo sounds good. I don't know why it's giving that visual bug still, but yeah, I don't hear any like noise floor crackle if that's what you're looking for. I don't hear any sort of unusual kind of sound so far. Let's get further into game. Right around a little bit. See if DX12 fixes the issues or if it causes more with the visuals. So DX12 feels smoother, but it's still only getting 30, so we're going to mess with some settings. Yeah, but still no crackle in this game. Ooh, maybe there was a little something there. That might have been my foam in my ear pads. I need to try a different game just to be sure. Um, in the meantime, sorry, I realize I'm like pushing myself more and more off frame here. Trying to keep everything in frame while also doing. I'm technically doing two jobs right now. I don't hear anything that's like. It's hard to tell if it's the game or if it's the what's the word? Just because of the fact this gun specifically does sound kind of crackly. That's the gun. Yeah, that's not the audio. That's the gun. Okay, so let's go into some settings real quick. I'll check it out in just a sec. We want to do. This is all default settings so far. I'm going to mess with it a bit. We're going to go and make it pretty. Texture resolution. We don't need high textures right now. And then MSAA can be 2. Film grain. I mean, film grain kind of works with this game, but also it's just more stuff to render and it makes it look fuzzier, and we don't need it right now. Ray tracing is off. Everything is medium. Yeah, looks good. Let's resume. Give it a second, catch up. And then do I have any caps? Here, we got 90 hertz. And no scaling going on at all. It's definitely higher. We're getting, instead of just like 30-ish, we're getting closer to 36. Still looks pretty darn good. Couple of stutters. Nothing too bad. The Amazon Fallout series is going to be so awful. Oof.
Anything like the Halo series, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I never finished routing my audio. I'm so sorry. I'm so freaking ADHD. I appreciate you guys for sticking around, just wondering what's going to happen next, I'm sure. That's why Azra's been around for so freaking long. We've been friends for like 15 years. You never know what's going to happen. Like, what are we doing today? Cheesecake? Cliff jumping? Maybe both.
In that order.
I don't do cliff jumping anymore. I mean, unless I find a good cliff.
Still 90% sure that's how the cancer happened.
I'm pretty sure that's how the cancer happened. It was not clean water that we jumped in. And we did it more than once. Okay, why am I not getting audio from this? Come on. Give me some... Let me just turn this off and then back on again. Let's see if that does it. Fixes everything else. Come on. Oh, here. Let's turn that off and back on again. Audio, we working? We know? No. There's always something. There's always something, guys.
So some additional notes for 6.
Yeah.
So it turns out that the auto detect preset is on high settings.
That's why it looks so freaking pretty.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah, most games run on high at, like a playable 30 plus frame rate, and it looks and feels good.
Yeah.
And then if you drop a couple of things down every now and then, it still looks great because it's 800p and the PPI is good considering how small the screen is. Yeah, no, it's people get way too. I'm a resolution snob. Just for the sake of whatever, I've got a 4K 165 monitor right there. I've got a 3440 144 hertz right there. I've got a 4K 120 OLED right there. I am a screen guy. I am a freaking like resolution picture snob. Right? This is gorgeous. The OLED is absolutely gorgeous. It runs great. I bought the 1080 Ti when that was the new hotness.
This
I got
is
3080
legitimately
right now.
the prettiest handheld screen I've ever seen.
It's going to be the prettiest handheld screen you ever see until the Switch somehow finds a way to make it better. The Switch 2 is going to be like 2 OLEDs, and they're going to be like stereoscopic 3D. Not a rumor, by the way, just for the sake of the record. That is something I just made up off the top of my head.
Nintendo 5DS.
Yeah, right? Nintendo 5 head. Okay, so I don't know why the audio's not routing. Do we care? Let's run it here. Okay, I need you guys' help. I need some feedback here. Is this too loud? Everyone brace your ears, okay? Get your ears ready. Let me know if this is loud. We're going to turn it on in 3, 2... Alright, how's the audio? Too loud? Not loud enough? How we feeling? You guys hear the music alright? Is it screaming at you? Is it barely whispering? What do we got? Do you guys hear doubles? Is it just not showing me that it's doing audio? Right. While I wait for you guys to respond on that, I want to start doing the next thing here. Let's change the game here. Actually, no, I want to change one more thing first. I want to do some scaling. So we're going to do some... We're going to do some fill, and we're going to do some... No, we're going to do some FSR, and we're going to go down to like FSR 1. That'll look a little funky, not gonna lie. Oh, pretty good up close. That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Any input on the audio? This sounds good. Alright, so we're gonna change games now. This plays pretty good. You guys saw my settings. I'll show you them again one more time, just in case you're curious. I realize I never show the settings, but yeah, this is looking really smooth, totally playable. That was scary sounding. God, playing this with headphones is a little bit terrifying, not gonna lie. Settings. We are rockin'. All we changed from default... By the way, the default resolution was 1080p, so I changed that down to 800. We changed the texture res to medium, which honestly, you could probably stick with high and just run it at 30. It'll probably feel pretty good. We changed the MSAA down to 2x. We got rid of film grain and motion blur. That's it. Runs pretty good. Control is pretty sweet. Quit to menu, yes. We're gonna try Baldur's Gate. Music is okay, could be a tiny less. Let's tune it a little bit lower.
I'm going to attempt to fight one of the
Is that
hardest
better?
bosses in the game.
I'm gonna do the hardest. I think you can do it. The controls are still new. How do I word? All right, let's try some Baldur's Gate. I think it's gonna work this time. I think it's going to work. Thank you for the feedback, McCoffus. Mr. Coffus, sorry. I read that wrong before. You didn't correct me. I apologize. All right, let's see if BG3 works now. I'm gonna put that undervolt back in a bit. Once I get the thermal pad stuff done.
Might need to change my build, but let's see.
I believe in you. I just realized too, I could have totally done my cable that's running out from the output. Oh, but then you would have had to double your screen, and that's difficult to do. All right, let's see if we can get BG3 to work. Yes, I'm at default volts now. I was trying to troubleshoot, and we figured, you know, closest to stock better, or trying to figure out why this wouldn't launch. We will do some undervolts once we get it launched. Once we get it to load, there was some account error that was having. I have a feeling it's going to load me in without close again. That's not like an every time kind of a thing. I was just messing around with mods, and then because of the fact that it takes off the close that I modded in. Nope, it still won't launch. BG3 is just giving me some shit. Look, I can try loading in an autosave. Yeah, no. No crackle, though. Yeah, I don't know why it won't launch. I just keep on having the same issue. I know it says NSFW there, but it was like literally like what's it called? What even was it? There was a bunch of outfits in the kit. It was a bunch of different things, and yeah. I don't know why it's not working. It was working before. Sorry. I'm so sorry. When I get it working, I'll do a little dedicated video for BG3. What was the other question that I had? Oh yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's do some Horizon Zero Dawn settings. You guys hear that tick? Are you running the stream with low latency settings? Normal latency. The low latency and other things were causing some issues. Unfortunately, I can't change the latency here. I don't know why it wasn't set to the other latency. I was having some sort of an issue. I can't remember what it was. My bandwidth is only so high. Okay, we're gonna go back into HCD. We'll test the audio here as well. Azra, you've disappeared. You vanished into the black. Isn't that funny? you don't have to sit in if you're not comfy. No, the stream is normal latency because like I said, I was having some issues, and honestly, it was so long ago that I forgot to change it. I apologize for the delays there. I will adjust them. Watch this game also not boot. Can you imagine? I'd be so mad. I need to get past this scene. Now let's get this drive out of here. So afraid of messing it up. This thing has been transferring for the last, what is that? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Wait, no way. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Has it really been going on for 9 hours? No, 8 hours? My math is not doing good. Right, so let's see. Let's see here. I don't really hear any crackling. Oh god. I don't play this game. Yeah, died immediately. I don't know how to play Horizon. Oh man. That's not the deck's fault. That's me just not knowing how to play. Okay, let's try just arrowing them back. I've been hit. I'm on fire. Hey, he's dead. Oh, it was a headshot. Heck yeah. Oh, we traded. I realized that when you get headshots, they die. I have not tried to play this game in a very, very long time. Alright, let's try this again. Right on the nog. We can win. That one's down. Oop, missed. Yes, we can. Oh, they got me good. They got me real good. Hair didn't set on fire, trash game. You know what? I was noticing that too. It should have caught on fire. It should have caught on fire. Oh, I thought I was... Hey, one down. Nope, nope, nope. Gotta lead my shot at... What? Whoa, that guy jumped so high. When is the last time that you jumped in real life? When's the last time you jumped?
What we all consider just a default action in games.
Yeah, when's the last time you jumped? This is why. This is not why. Is this why? It didn't change my default. Let's just take it all. Yes, we can. Stop yelling at me. We can stop them. We can stop anything. That's a nice shot. Anybody remember how to craft? I'm out of arrows. I can talk. Okay, how do we craft? It's holding down the Y button or something, right? It's been a really long time. Please forgive me. Got rocks. Does anybody remember how to craft? I legitimately can't. Oh, wait, hold on. We're onto something here. Okay, okay. I figured something out. I knew it was, like, way overcomplicated. Hey, look at that. We got a shit ton of arrows now. Hey, look, it toasted. I toasted that guy. Just you left, huh? I walked right into that one. It wasn't gonna hit me. I hit him while he's in the air. Ooh, that one missed my face. Anybody remember the heal button? Is it this one? Hey, I found the heal button. This being able to track them through the walls is really nice. Yeah, indeed. Okay. Cool, they're dead. 200 points, human kill. I don't hear any crackles or anything. Looks great, though. 69. No, it sounds good. No crackling, no nothing. It's been a really long time, I'm so sorry. What? There was an arrow in your chest. Don't give up. I'll try my best. It's merely a flesh wound, indeed. Oh. They keep coming. Whoa, I went so far forward. Yeah. On the ridge, there's more of them. Why are there more of them? Okay, yeah, I'm not getting a constant 60, but the game is playing great.
Alright, first phase down.
Hey, 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 hey. Come on. You're so violent. No ammo. Okay, we're gonna go for it. Trying to Elden Ring this shit. Alright, okay, let's make some more arrows.
Not like this, not like this, not like this.
Okay, let's make some more arrows. It's this button. Craft. Stop. They're yelling at me so much to kill the invaders. I'm like, yes, that's what we're doing. That's the plan. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm gonna catch fire. I'm gonna die.
Oh, I messed up my timing.
Don't you hide from me. Can't hide forever. I missed. That was all me. You know what? We're just gonna go up and around. Yeah, the speakers sound good. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh, God. That's it.
Oh, there's more of them. Okay. Yeah, no, it looks really, really good in person. It looks genuinely good, like great in person. It really does. And like I said, I'm a screen snob. Man. What? They got a chain gun? I got a bow and arrow. They got chain guns. Wow, that was not smart, my dude. You see that? Everyone forward? Oh, I don't think I can take on everyone. Oh yeah, no, I'm about to get toasted. Let's go into my settings here. Oop, that's photo mode. No, I do not want photo mode. Yes, I never want photo mode. Who wants photo mode? What was I doing? Oh, I needed my settings for the other thing. Controller. My back buttons are not set up to what I'm used to, and I'm having a lot of trouble. Yes. Game actions. That's a new one. I'm so used to them being swapped. Alright, I don't have anything else to heal with. Does anybody know how to make healing potions?
I genuinely do not remember. It's been a while since I've
Hey, look, they got a health potion. How do I use something? Down arrow. Oh, snap! Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot, y'all. Why are you so tanky, my dude? So tanky. Okay. Oh, I'm toast. I'm so toast. Okay. Let's pick up some of these yeah. Health potion. Oh, I almost got it. I almost got the health potion. Point being, it plays well. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. ADHD as fuck. Oh, it actually progressed my story though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting a solid 60 on this, but I will show my settings to what I did get. It's nothing too super crazy. HCD, I've got things set to, we've got 1280 by 800, performance, FPS limited at 90. We could probably set it to like 50, 60. It doesn't, there's no tearing. I'm really sensitive to tearing. I don't see any tearing on this. Again, we got, let's see, auto, full screen, VSync is on. That's why there's no tearing. Could be a little bit less on the input lag, but yeah, we got that going on. HDR is not even on. Let's turn HDR on. Might actually improve performance a little bit because of the lower power for the dark stuff. Let's change that up. Yes, let's apply. Yes, please. Graphics are set to, we got textures high. You know what, I'm just gonna go through. We got high, medium, medium, off for motion blur, because always off. And then medium. Anti-aliasing is TAA, but that looks to be set standard. Man, the HDR does really make it pop, doesn't it?
Got it.
You got the boss?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Took me a few tries, but...
The floating head behind me is doing a good job. Doing way better than me. Oh, God. Golly jeepers, mister. These guys are so tanky. I don't remember how to do anything in this game. Okay, so we're going to change games now. I'm getting way distracted. Yeah, those are my settings. Runs pretty good. Sorry for the distractions. Let's see, what else? What was the other thing that I was asked about? Yeah, so as far as like the low resolution situation goes, think of it like this, right? If you have a 32, 27-inch monitor and you're 800p, you'd have a real problem because your pixels per inch are going to be like, oh god, per inch. You're probably looking at like 40 or so, plus or minus. Like, I'm just guessing, just like randomly guessing. But because of the fact that this is 800p that is in such a small screen, the amount of pixels per inch, or the density per inch, is much, much better. So 800p is really that sweet spot, because you still get the, what's it called, the power from the system to be able to put out an 800p image. If you're trying to put out 1200 or 1080 or something like that, you're not going to get as high of a frame rate. It's going to feel more chuggy. It's going to mess with your speed. So that 800 really is kind of like perfect. Same thing with the Switch over here. With it being, what is it, 720, I think it is? Similar kind of screen. It looks really good because of the fact that the pixel density is as high as it is, because it's so small. The size helps. The low size really does help. It doesn't look as bad as what you would think when you hear 800p. It looks really good. Our phones are overkill. Overkill as hell. Oh, okay, let's take this off. It's getting a little warm in here. All right. So I think I answered most of the questions that I was asked about here. It might be time for some surgery. I think it might be time for some surgery. And I'm going to try to be quick with it because we're already an hour and a half in. And then, yeah, do you have any other any questions?
I've been mostly playing Armored Core here, so I haven't been testing out the rest of my library.
That's a good sign, though. No problems, no issues, no troubleshooting. Everything runs pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good sign.
So I'm actually going to try out Halo MCC right now.
Heck yeah. I'll jump on mine too, actually. We'll do some side-by-side comparisons of Halo MCC. Which game are you going to jump on first? I have 1, Reach, and 4 installed, so probably 1, yeah?
Yeah.
For sure. We're gonna do some side-by-side comparisons of mine with cryo utilities and all that fun stuff.
Just realizing I didn't try to open this.
I'm doing the thing too. Exit game. You don't really want to close the game like this most of the time. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're gonna do some MCC comparisons here. Oh yeah, you have the cheats. I don't have the cheats.
I'm just base games, so.
Gotcha. Where's my water? Where did that end up? Behind me. Yeah, thank you. You're a water bottle now. My scaling was funky there for a second. We're gonna set this down somewhere. Down by my feet. 15 minutes left on the drive transfer. Heck yeah, let's see if that's frickin' true. Did it reroute my audio wrong again?
You said Halo 1?
Yeah, Halo 1. That was probably, yeah. Probably be the easiest. Oh, right, because it defaults to external. There's a bug. I had the same issue on my LCD. I don't remember the specific fix for it, but there was a Reddit post about it, and it's not a big problem. We got audio again. We're gonna do, might as well do multiplayer.
Yeah.
I've got to resume, but I haven't started it. Continue where I left off. Did I start this? How do we link up again? I don't remember how to do this.
I will shoot you in just a second.
Azurai has not done this, and they're already shooting an invite. It's very easy to pick up if you know Steam stuff at all. I'm not familiar with the game as much as Ezra is. I'm excited for that cheesecake.
I'm just messing with my settings right now.
Oh yeah, shoot. We want the controllers to be comfy. What are mine even set to? Want to configure the gamepad. Oh, this is for reach. How do you load up a specific game settings? It's in the gameplay tab.
Yeah, so down where it says game
I see.
settings, yeah, change which game you're looking at.
Pretty good at figuring this out eventually. Okay.
There's your
Oh, I missed it. Oh, I'll get there. Oh, because that's annoying. So the invite getting to it is a little bit not cope, but we'll get there.
Yeah, I was gonna say once you finish up in the settings there, you can also just join me, which is usually faster.
Yeah. Sorry, we're learning in real time. This is what this is all about. Crouch behavior.
Only giving me options for the reach for some reason.
Maybe the other one's somewhat funky. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I was gonna say once we're actually in the game, I'm sure the settings will go on. But
yeah. Jump, crouch, fire, zoom. Oh yeah, this kept my settings. Yeah, we're good. All right, give me a sec. I just saw it and I missed it. Okay. Just, roster accept. There we go. I just had to tap it twice. Once to let it know that I'm trying to tap with touch controls. Crossplay between the deck and other platforms is not fully supported. How are we not in the same clan? No unexpected errors. Sorry, give me a second here. Try again. Can you imagine making it this far and then having an error at 97% complete? I started this at 9 a.m. and it's 6:21 right now, this file transfer. Oh, okay. Yeah, whenever you're ready.
sure my settings are set across the board here.
I'm excited to find out how bad I am at this. Yeah, we're gonna do some, just because of the fact that people seem to be dipping, I might do the thermal paste in a separate video. I might cancel the stream and then start another one up, just so it's not too much to sort through later on. This will be the last thing I think I do here, and then I'll just start it up again. I need to take a bathroom break anyway. I haven't done this in so long. Ooh, pretty. Not bad. You see that all right? Oh, it's probably going in and out. Oh yeah, we don't have sprint. Oh, that's not...
Okay, it does not have my control settings saved.
It's alright, mine either. Oh, I just shot a Marine.
I will have to adjust that.
How odd. Yeah, my controls didn't transfer over either.
I 100% just shot that Marine in the back of the head.
It's all good. It's all good. We're learning. Where are my buttons? What are my buttons? That's grenade again. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna change my settings here. Why did it not change my controls properly? Okay, let's go back in here. What do we got? Edit layout. We want...
Make sure that you have the right Halo game selected there.
Yeah, it's Halo CE, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is not the same as what I just had. Okay. We can fix this. It's traditional Halo controls here.
So it has some of my controls saved here.
Alright, we got that there. Melee will be right bumper. Reload will be X. Action will be X. Crouch will be B. Switch grenades. Switch grenades. What do you use to switch grenades?
Depends on the game, because I am a psychopath who uses different control schemes for each game.
I don't remember what I used to use to switch. I think I was using down on the D-pad.
But with my current setup, it would be right bumper switches grenades.
Okay. Wait, why are my movement controls? When it says move, do they really mean just like movement? Camera's here. That's odd. I don't remember that being a thing.
I was gonna say they have definitely added some new options here since last time I played.
I don't like the options that they've added in here. Okay, switch grenades. We just won't switch grenades.
Okay, correction. Switching grenades is on the left bumper. My current setup.
Gotcha. How strange.
Right bumper is my flashlight.
Well, we got next grenades and previous grenades right here. That shouldn't matter, right, if we got switch grenades right here? I mean, we don't need three settings for one switch, right? We got switch, next, and previous.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine like this.
I was gonna say, like, the next and previous is only relevant for the Halo games that have more than 2 grenade types. Halo 1 only has 2, so...
Yeah, we're fine. The 3 unmapped functions. The controller layout can't be saved unless all actions are mapped.
That's odd.
How strange.
What are you missing?
Oh, I didn't map the switch grenades.
And you switch the grenades and then have the next and last not mapped?
So I can have...
Because those two are kind of redundant with each other, because it varies depending on game to game.
Let's see. I'll have switch grenades be... left... L3 or R3?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, by default, the Halo games that have switching grenades would be left and right on the D-pad, but...
Yeah. There, I've mapped everything. It's cursed, but I've mapped everything. Save layout. Yeah, we'll fuck with it more later. I don't want to spend too much time on this right now. Keep dancing on my corpse.
You're still alive. That's not your corpse.
So why is the D-pad moving now?
Oh, that's just a Halo 1 thing.
It's also changing my stuff up. Oh my god, and the up is changing my grenades because of the pressing in, because I'm so used to that.
But yeah, in OG Halo 1
cursed.
back on the Xbox, you could use the D-pad for movement if you wanted to.
Okay. Oh, hello, vehicle. Wait, we don't have sprint. This is Halo 1. This is all gun.
I was gonna say, what's your FOV set at? Because for comparison, I have mine set at 110 here.
Ooh, way too close. I think mine's 90.
yeah. The
It looks pretty alright either way to me.
I was gonna say the higher FOV makes the movement speed feel way faster.
Yeah. I'm just so used to pressing it to sprint just in general. You know, I should probably re-angle my camera here. This is getting more and more unhinged as we go. I can't help but think about that cheesecake.
A cheesecake and the leftover burrito.
Yeah. Oh, from breakfast? From the hospital? No context given. Neither one of us works at a hospital. That's the only context I'm going to give you. Where even is... Well, this is totally playable multiplayer on here. I haven't seen anybody do multiplayer yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, playing co-op, this is running fine, and
Come on! There it is. What's your FPS let? Oh, you don't even know.
yeah, I was gonna say I'd have to turn on my FPS counter, but
Yeah. I'm getting a solid 60 on this. This is
yeah,
freaking gorgeous.
I was gonna say it's like I turned everything up to high settings, set the frame rate to uncapped.
Yeah, I need to uncap my frame rate. I didn't even mess with any settings. This is all stock settings for me. FOV is 78, so let's jack that up a little.
I was gonna say just jack it up all the way; it works fine.
Yeah. Frame rate limit.
I would do that for the third person as well, because
Oh yeah, that would be really jarring.
yeah, I was gonna say getting in and out of vehicles when they're not the same is weird.
Okay, well we have a frame rate limit unlimited. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Except for all games. Yes, please. Oh. Yes. I was just sent a text. Do I like watching the video game awards? It depends. You know, that 60 FPS cap was pretty good. So the FOV is actually... oh, wow. So as far as unlimited goes, it might be a little hitchy every now and then, but like really not all that bad. The 60 was smooth. Right, I got a gun. Oh, that FOV is so cursed here.
I was gonna say I can't play this game without max FOV anymore.
I'm not used to the... Oh, let me not shoot you. I'm not used to FOV being high on Halo 1 specifically. Ow, way to overkill. Yeah, you know what? Actually, for streaming too, having it jump up all the way to 90 inside here is gorgeous. You getting yours? Oh, you probably are getting up to 90. But for the recording's sake, it doesn't look as pretty because of the fact that the camera's only recording at 60.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drop mine back down to 60. And I'm actually gonna drop.
Gonna say,
FOV
should
down
VSync
to-
be on or off here?
It depends. So, actually, it depends on the game. If we turn VSync off, you know what? I'm gonna unlimit it in here. I think it should be off, from what I understand from commenters that we've had before. Having it be off, and then using save settings, using this menu here to cap your frame rate. Oh wait, cap my FSR settings. We don't need that. That's fine though. But capping your frame rate here is like usually the move for this kind of thing. Cap it at 60. That way it'll match up with the camera.
And say also just for actually, now that we're starting to get into some shadows, I can start getting picky about the gamma.
Yeah. Sorry guys, the angle was a little bit funky. It was my bad. I keep on getting so excited, I keep on twisting the thing. Ooh, they stuck me. I didn't even realize it.
So
The floating head is kicking my ass.
So fun fact, you see the dude through the door here?
Yeah.
So if you take out your pistol, you can shoot him through the window.
That's funny. Oh, I don't have my pistol anymore. God damn it.
Here's a pistol.
Hey. I'll pick it up again. Oh, yeah. Haha. Oh, did it not save my back buttons? Oh, give me a second. This is a me thing again. This is not the game.
So I think 5.2 gamma is the ideal here.
5.2. I haven't even messed with gamma or anything like that yet. I think it looks pretty damn good straight up. And, okay, messing with the settings didn't mess anything up. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Now I got my crouch functions back.
Yeah, I think my setup at home is 5.4.
I love that you know. I don't ever mess with gamma.
In most games, I just pick one and I'm done with it. But like with Halo 1, a lot of the mood and just the look of this game relies on it being dark.
Yeah. By the way, our brightness is really low. Here, I forgot to mention that. The brightness is like mid. We're
I
not...
forgot that's a thing I could do.
Change the brightness. Oh, the trackpads?
Yeah, I forgot that's a thing I could do.
Oh, mine is flashlight. Mine's so... Oh, yours too.
Mine is kind of smooth. Like it.
I like that it's got like a throw to it. I haven't messed with this yet. This is fun. It looks way better in person than it does on stream. As far as FPS goes and input lag and all that, it looks pretty good.
But yeah.
Are we moving forward?
Yeah, we need to backtrack here.
Yeah.
Door locked.
I lost all my my ammo.
I'm also.
Teleport.
I'm also that snob that plays this game in the original graphics, but
Yeah. I like both. I do appreciate. Oh, right. Dude, it's been so long. The fact that we're getting.
the fact that we're playing Halo on a handheld is blowing my mind
And
right
it's
now.
smooth and pretty.
Like, I remember the
Man.
like Halo DS rumor back in the day, and like the videos of it existing on YouTube that were in like 240p.
Yeah. Oh, this looks great. I woke him up. Oh, I need to up that freaking camera speed for the gun.
Yeah, the default sensitivity is a bit low.
Yeah. But I just... Well, you got him. I'm not a Halo Haloer. By the time I get there, they're all already dead. Also, I'm forgetting the controls, not gonna lie. I know I just set them, but they're not what I... Wow, they're so pretty. He says as he murders all of the locals. Just... It's running pretty good. It's
Yep.
totally playable. Did I get one? Oh, I remember you guys. Hey there, friend. I just almost walked into my own grenade.
Good job.
Thank you.
You still have that pistol?
No, it's out of ammo. This guy's really freaking angry. Come on, come on. What, just dancing around in circles here?
One hunter down?
This one's just... We're doing the circle dance. Thank you.
There's an overshield here.
Do I have any pistol ammo? No, no pistol ammo.
There's some more ammo up here.
Where you at? Oh, I see. There's no ping in Halo 1, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, bitchin'. Cool.
Yeah, the pistol one-shots hunters because they're Or any fleshy part of it counts as a headshot.
Oh, I know. My pistol was out. And it was dancing around in such a tight circle that I couldn't get behind it. This way, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just make sure my instincts are not, like, completely lost.
Realizing some childhood dreams here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well... Yeah, same. I told you should get one.
I 100% murdered you there. I'm sorry.
I was wondering why I died so fast. I didn't see him swing. Wait, you got my pistol. Oh, maybe you didn't get my pistol. Where is it? I love that you spot it so easy.
To be fair, it is much easier to see in the original graphics.
That's fair. Yeah, we'll be fine. I like the pistol. I just keep on not using it because fucking up. This is the wrong way. Not gonna lie, I keep getting lost because of the angle. So for the sake of you guys who are still here watching, the system isn't like, you can't see, but it's at a 45-degree angle in 2 planes right now from me. I'm playing it sideways and sideways. This might help explain where we're at. You can see my wrists here. That's pretty much how we're playing, or how I'm playing. Here, I'll show you. This is not the ideal way to play this, but it's still doing pretty all right. Let's zoom back in. All right, where are we at? Trying to keep everybody here, you know. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there. Yeah, this looks great. Oh, hey friends. Right, you're in here. I missed the fleshy part.
Look at me.
Hey, we got it. Did I get him in one shot? I just get really lucky with that first, like, random stray bullet.
Got him.
What have you been playing at? I didn't check the difficulty.
Heroic.
Oh, classic. I know well, hey. I know we've both done this quite a few times on, why do we out of focus? There we go. On Legendary ourselves.
I figured Heroic would be better for testing this out.
I think we would have been fine. It's Halo 1. I just don't remember where we're going. That's the thing. My brain is just not in... Yeah, dude, seriously. I think this is the way to play the Halo replay that we were planning on doing.
Yep.
Where'd he go?
This is way prettier than my monitor.
Yeah.
My 900p monitor that has, like, the worst viewing angles I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Viewing angles on this are fantastic. Have you tried messing with this, by the way? You can see it clear from anywhere.
Yeah.
I had to convince Azurai to get one of these, sort of. Took me a bit, couple of months. But when the OLED was dropping, it was like, no, get one. Seriously, just get one. You won't regret it.
Like, I was going back and forth on it, and then they announced the OLED, and I'm just like, okay, fine.
How can I pass this up? Oh, we jumped. We good. We fine. See some rockets. You can go for it. Just realized I haven't jumped this whole time. Yeah, I gotta up the sensitivity here. But yeah, no, this is great. This is playing wonderfully.
Yeah. Do we want to move on to something else, or?
Yeah, we probably should. We can do this later. We'll play later. Yeah, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. It is actually at the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna take a bathroom break, and then I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna do some surgery here, on a separate stream. I figured start it fresh, not have people have to sift through 2 hours of stuff every time. Yeah, we're gonna do some surgery, and then yeah, answer some more questions in a little bit. I'm gonna get some food too, actually. But yeah, we'll be back in. Yeah, give it like half an hour, maybe an hour for just, not being rushing too much. Yeah, this is fun. Thank you guys so much for joining. This has been a blast. You happy with your purchase?
Yeah. Well worth it.
Yeah. No, definitely check it out. If you have a friend who's got a deck, try it out for yourself. Yeah. I meant to do some more side-by-side comparisons, but it was just... let me phrase it, or put it like this. When you're playing a system, playing a game, you don't notice the specs. You don't notice this. As long as it feels good and looks good, which it does, you don't notice the numbers. It doesn't matter. The numbers are there for you guys. I don't care. I don't play with them on myself. But yeah. Thank you guys so much. There will be another one in, like I said, about a half hour to an hour. I'm really surprised how good the online is. Like, it's real good.
I was expecting that to be a little laggier than it was.
Yeah, that was real smooth. That was like playing wired.
Yeah, straight up, that just felt like we were playing split screen.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, peace. See you guys soon.